You are being seen as an individual who is extremely poised and determined, collective, because you have become very much so acquainted and quite intimate with the sentiment of delayed gratification. Baby, I'm talking about hell. You completely trust in the process, and you have the utmost amount of confidence in thyself, which is why you possess this inner knowing that any goals that you have, any ambitions that you aspire to reach and or complete, baby, are more than attainable. They are more than achievable, even if other people don't see them as believable. But believe you motherfucking me, they are damn well paying attention whilst you are doing it, whilst you are pursuing it, co-creating with God's source, the big cheese, if you please, to absolutely make it happen, Captain. You dig what I'm saying, Big Pippin? And you know this, and you definitely show this. Hell, baby, this shows by way of even when no one is acknowledging you, even when there aren't any flowers to be given, even when there's no notoriety to go along or that is tethered with them. It don't make you know never mind. You just gonna stay on your grind. You dig what I'm saying? Because you already know for sure when it's your time, it is your time, and you are going to ball out. It is always your time. You dig what I'm saying? That's why you are always collapsing time. That is why you are progressing at such a rapid pace with rapid succession in the first motherfucking place. But either way, baby, you run your own race at your own pace. No matter if that pace is a little slowed down, or no matter if it's a season of rapid ascension. You dig what I'm saying? But either way, you're gonna be where you're gonna be at. You're gonna stay down till you come up, and you are going to remain very much so ironclad in your convictions whilst doing so. Even when there is no acknowledgement or any applause or support coming your way from other people, you already know for sure that sometimes not everybody will have eyes to see your vision. Not everybody will understand your dreams or your ambitions, your aspirations until they actually become tangible, or until other people seem to galvanize around you in support to lift you up, to endorse you, to co-sign you, or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? And by the time that certain people will offer up said support or flowers for you, it won't really matter. And I'm referencing those who you already know, those who you've always known, those who you either once upon a time used to hold near and dear to you, or that you surround yourself with now. You dig what I'm saying? Nothing on them. And that's another thing about you that makes you so fortuitous. You dig what I'm saying? In your mindset. Because like I said, your confidence does not come from compliments. Shout to Styx River. You dig what I'm saying? And that is why you have so much mental fortitude, dude. You dig what I'm saying? So most people can conclude that you don't give a fuck about how they see you or how they perceive you whilst you are doing what you are doing, while you are pursuing what you are doing, whatever. Either way, collective, that is why you are able to go so hard like you are. That is why you are able to truly show up organically, authentically. You dig what I'm saying? With so much originality tethered to you. Because everything about you comes from the inside out. Your abundance is from the inside out. Your light shines from the inside out. And the abundance that you possess within, my friend, believe you motherfucking me, is mirroring back in your immediate three-dimensional reality by way of favor, by way of love. You dig what I was saying? By way of provision. You dig what I'm saying? By way of the visions that you have been blessed and bequeathed with. You dig what I'm saying? Divine downloads, intermissions, things like that. And it has much to do with the fact that even in down seasons, or even in seasons of lack, at least how they were perceived by others, you still stay down. You still celebrated your spirit team out loud and proud. You still remain very much so unwavering in your faith through it all. You dig what I'm saying? And that in itself further, adds as as it's that in itself, really advocates for the whole sentiment of you having so much mental fortitude in the first place. You dig what I'm saying? Because like I said, collective, you don't care if motherfuckers think that you are lame. You don't care if motherfuckers think that you cringe. You don't care if motherfuckers think that you try too hard. You dig what I'm saying? Which really, all of that is a compliment. Like, thank you. Because for one, it shows that they are paying a great deal of attention to you. You dig what I'm saying? In order for them to come to that conclusion, or to, make that type of assessment about you, the hell, baby, they must be watching you a great deal. And believe you me, collective, there are a great deal of people who are tuned in, baby. There are a lot of people who want to see you win, baby. You dig what I'm saying? Even if they aren't notifying you about it, or making you hip to it. You dig what I'm saying? But whether you are privy of it, or whether you're none the wiser, whatever, it don't really make you no, never mind. Like I said, you just go keep doing what you do. And that's why so many people have so much respect for you. This is why so many people have full confidence in the fact that, hell, baby, whatever it is that you are striving for, you are going to see large strides in. You dig what I'm saying? Because you just seem to be unrelenting. You dig what I'm saying? And like I said, very much so poised. Very much so, just very whole whilst you are doing it. You dig what I'm saying? And you have a lot of people wondering, collective, what kind of peaks and valleys have you seen, have you explored, have you traversed to or through, to and through, that have got you to this point? What culmination of events led you to being the version of yourself that you are, that people have the greatest motherfucking me luxury of being able to spectate and bear witness today in this very motherfucking me moment right now? It's very inspiring. You dig what I'm saying? And you actually help take people out of victim mindsets just by the example that you are setting, by the trails that you are blazing. You dig what I'm saying? You are a catalyst, and I mean that to the highest motherfucking me degree. Baby, hell, you turn victims into victors. You dig what I'm saying? Especially because they stop searching for validation outside of themselves. They stop searching for revelation, for elevation, for salvation, all outside of themselves. You dig what I'm saying? So they don't need other people to confirm their biases, nor do they need to inquire with other people about if they should move this way or do that or do this or blah, 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 or whatever the fuck. You dig what I'm saying? Because they have an internal compass. They have a cosmic compass, their intuition, that shall never lead them astray so long as they heed the sentiments that they receive from the great divine, from their higher self, from God's source, the big cheese, if you please. You dig what I'm saying, big pimpin'? And believe you me, collective, you are putting together the perfect motherfucking me recipe to be passed down. Baby, I'm talking about for generations and generations. You dig what I'm saying? For for a long time. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't think that you see it yet, but you are really a bigger deal than even you know. You are definitely a bigger deal than some people show. You dig what I'm saying? And even whether people show it or not, like I said, it's irrelevant, because you know thyself. You know what the plan is, you know what the mission is, you know what your purpose is. Hell, even if you don't know what the plan, the purpose, or the mission is, either way, you are just putting your best foot forward every motherfucking me day to be the best version of yourself that you could be, whilst taking aligned and inspired action toward the things that you are passionate about. Taking initiative for the people that you have a great deal of respect and love for. You dig what I'm saying? And truly living a very fulfilling life, but all of it is self-fulfilled. You dig what I'm saying? Like I said, which is why you just have so much mental fortitude. You dig what I'm saying? That's why you can never be discouraged. You can never be turned off from doing what it is that you want to do. Nor will you sell yourself short, hell, or sell your soul for a jelly roll and, settle for less when you know that you deserve more. Adhering to such cognitive dissonance that other people want to project upon you because they have succumbed to the same type of cognitive dissonance that forced them, or that, made them, kind of deter from the path that they were on, or deviate from, the path that they were walking on, that was very much so conducive to their personal growth and applicable toward whatever type of passion or purpose that they felt like was their very own. You dig what I'm saying? Ooh, but baby, like I said, you got the perfect motherfucking me recipe for people to put in their own recipe book and to pass down for generations to come, baby. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, just know, collective, that you are a very timeless person, and time will absolutely tell the tale. It has told it. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, baby, stay safe, stay dangerous, love on yourself, love yours, work with the polarity, baby, so that way you can operate with the utmost amount of sincerity, baby. And I'm finna go fishing with my Uncle Harold, man. Happy Friday. It's finna be a beautiful day.